Once upon a time, Peppa Pig dreamed big. She wanted to be a bus driver, zooming around town and taking her friends on exciting adventures. Just imagine all the fun places they could go. This adventurous spirit shows how exciting it is to play and let our imaginations run wild. As Peppa and her friends chatted, they shared their wishes to become teachers and open schools. Everyone laughed and talked about how much they loved learning and how wonderful it is to share knowledge with one another. This made them realize that playing can be just as fun as learning. During Halloween, the friends decided to go on a spooky adventure to search for ghosts in the dark. With their hearts racing and giggles echoing, they showed great bravery and worked together as a team. It was a fun way to strengthen their friendship and face their fears as a group. Peppa and her buddies had a blast doing all sorts of fun activities at the park. They were especially excited for a scooter race, zooming around, and enjoying the fresh air. Outdoor play always brings such joy and laughter. One day, Mr. Bull decided he would learn to ride a scooter. The friends cheered him on, and it was such a delightful sight to see everyone trying out new things together. Learning can be so much fun when you have friends by your side. Peppa's school trip was filled with excitement as they hopped onto a brand new yellow bus. The cheerful color made everyone smile, and the thrill of riding in the bus brought joy to all the children. They couldn't wait for the adventures that waited ahead. When Peppa looked around her room, she happily decided what items to donate. She wanted to help those who might need a little extra love. This kind act reminded everyone about the importance of caring for our community and sharing with each other. At first, Peppa had a bit of trouble selling her donated items, but she learned the magic of perseverance. She discovered how important it is to spread the word and encourage others to join in. It was a valuable lesson about patience and hard work. When Peppa saw her items find new homes, she felt a warm glow of happiness inside. It made her realize how wonderful it is to give to others. This moment reminded all her friends to think about how they can make their communities better. After a refreshing swim, hot chocolate became the star of the show. It's the perfect drink to warm everyone up and is loved by both kids and grown-ups. Sipping on hot chocolate after a swim is such a cozy treat. As they chatted about their beach day, the family talked about how swimming can be chilly, yet so refreshing. After splashing around, they dreamed of warm food and drinks. It's all about balancing fun with coziness. Peppa shared how everyone loves to feel warm and snug after playing in cold water. It's heartwarming to know that comfort can be a shared experience during family outings, making them all the more special. George was curious about heartbeats, so he used a stethoscope to listen to his own. Peppa cheered him on, making it a fun and supportive learning adventure for both of them. It's wonderful how curiosity can spark learning. One evening, Peppa and George hopped on a night train for a magical midnight feast. They giggled and enjoyed delicious snacks together, celebrating their family traditions. It was a delightful night, filled with joy and togetherness. In Peppa's dreamy imagination, she boarded a magical train that took her on incredible adventures. This playful night allowed her to explore her creativity and dive into a world of wonder, just like a real fairy tale. At Miss Rabbit's balloon party, the air was filled with joy. Everyone had a blast celebrating with colorful balloons, showing how much fun creativity can bring to any gathering. The playful atmosphere made everyone smile. Peppa and her classmates took a thrilling trip to a chocolate factory, where they learned all about making and decorating chocolate bars. It was an exciting hands-on experience, and they loved every moment of teamwork and laughter together. Miss Rabbit then introduced a yummy chocolate fountain, and it was like a sweet dream come true. The children squealed with delight as they dipped fruits into the flowing chocolate, creating tasty treats not to be forgotten. When they went to the cinema, the children learned that little ones needed special booster seats. This made them all realize how important it is to have safety and comfort in public spaces, caring for each other while having fun. Peppa noticed that George felt a little scared during the movie, so she used her imagination and pretended to be a friendly character. This showed how siblings can support each other through challenging moments, highlighting the magic of imaginative play. The fun didn't stop at the cinema. Peppa and her family enjoyed various activities together, like visiting the doctor and going on night train adventures. These moments were all about building family bonds and creating special memories. Camping out in a treehouse was such a magical experience for Peppa and Susie. They were over the moon with excitement as they snuggled together under the stars, creating memories and strengthening their friendship in a truly unique way. The sleepover in the treehouse was filled with cozy sleeping bags and cuddly toys. It felt like a warm hug, making their adventure even more special. The girls made sure to create a comfy spot for their nighttime fun. As night fell, the sounds of nature filled the air, mixing with Grandpa Pig's adorable snoring, which made everyone giggle. It turned into a night full of surprises and laughter as the girls snuggled in for their adventure. Daddy Pig's Halloween trick was a blast. He used fruit coloring to create silly food items, and Peppa couldn't contain her excitement. It was such a fun way to make meals more playful and enjoyable for everyone. Peppa and her family went on a fun adventure to a fancy dress shop to find the perfect Halloween costumes. Everyone was thrilled as they searched for their ideal outfits, enjoying every moment of the dress-up excitement. At the cinema, Peppa and her family enjoyed watching a movie based on her favorite book. The experience showed everyone how wonderful family outings can be, creating cherished moments during festive occasions. Once, Peppa and her friends joined in on a Valentine's Day limo ride. It was filled with excitement as they danced to disco music while heading to Grandma and Grandpa's house. It was a sweet day full of joy. During their treehouse sleepover, the kids set up their sleeping bags and cuddly toys. They pretended to be grown-ups, unleashing their imaginations and adding a sprinkle of magic to their night together. As they settled in, Grandpa Pig's snoring created a funny moment during the sleepover. The girls couldn't stop giggling at the lovable sounds, showing how much fun it is to share adventures, even with a little noise. Peppa and George decided to decorate spooky cupcakes for their Halloween celebration. Their creativity filled the kitchen with laughter and love, highlighting how special it is to bond with family during festive times. When they used fruit coloring for their Halloween treats, it was all about adding a playful twist to food. The family had the best time experimenting with colors and flavors, happily enjoying their yummy creations together. Peppa was on a quest for spooky costumes, embracing the fun of Halloween dress-up. She and her friends used their imaginations, creating unique costumes from leftover items. It showcased how creativity can shine in their play. George, with his playful imagination, dressed up as a ghost to join Peppa on her adventure. Their friendship shined bright as they explored together, celebrating the joy of childhood and playful creativity. At Rebecca Rabbit's house, the excitement of a video game theme filled the air. Peppa and Rebecca teamed up to conquer the game, showing how much fun it is to work together and support each other, promoting the spirit of friendship. Peppa's family experienced a fun limousine ride on a special day. The surprise element of a disco-themed ride added a joyful twist to their outing, making it a memorable adventure for everyone. On their bus ride, Miss Rabbit was learning to drive the shiny yellow bus while Peppa and her friends enjoyed the speed and sang cheerful songs. It was such a lively journey full of music and laughter. At the sweet shop, Peppa and her friends each had a shiny coin to buy sweets. They were thrilled to make choices and share moments, discovering how much fun it is to explore new things together with friends. Later on, Peppa and her family dove into Halloween activities. They made spooky treats and picked out costumes, embracing the festive spirit with creativity and tons of fun together. Peppa and her friends had a giggle about how dinosaurs might visit the vet instead of the dentist. Their playful ideas and funny misunderstandings were all part of the joys of imaginative childhood. Peppa talked about wanting to be a teacher, showing her excitement for sharing knowledge and creativity with her friends. It was a beautiful reminder of how important education is in their imaginative adventures. In their conversation, the children connected various professions with fun activities. This perfectly reflected how play can mimic real-life experiences, helping them understand the world around them. Finding the perfect gift can be a challenge, especially when thinking about what the recipient likes. Peppa learned that understanding their interests is key to choosing the right toy. When it comes to children's preferences, they can be quite specific. Just like George, who knew exactly what he wanted. It's important to let kids express their likes and share what makes them happy. Shopping for toys can be a thrilling adventure, bringing families together and creating unforgettable moments. Exploring options and sharing opinions is a wonderful way to bond. Donating items can truly help those in need, and Peppa learned how fulfilling it is to give back to her wonderful community through her charity shop experience. What a kind-hearted lesson. Peppa's excitement about selling her toys showed how sharing can bring so much joy. She loved seeing the smiles on others' faces when they enjoyed her donated items. Talking with Miss Rabbit became a learning experience for Peppa. She learned about effective ways to market her donated items, showing how important it is to let others know what's available. When Peppa and George first saw the sea, it felt too cold for them. But soon, they discovered how refreshing swimming could be. They enjoyed every splash, giggling and having fun despite the chill. After their swim, hot chocolate was a must-have for the family. It warmed everyone up, reminding them how comforting warm drinks can make winter activities even cozier for both kids and grown-ups. The beach barbecue became the center of their family fun as swimming made everyone hungry. This showed how outdoor activities bring people together, creating cherished moments while having delicious food. With a stethoscope in hand, George listened to his heartbeat, sparking his curiosity about health. Peppa cheered him on, and together they discovered how much fun it can be to learn about our bodies. After George's checkup, Peppa surprised him with a sticker. It created positive feelings about health visits, encouraging kids to embrace doctor appointments with happiness. Preparing for a sleepover and midnight feast was bursting with excitement. It reminded everyone about the importance of family time, proving that health and fun can beautifully coexist. Miss Rabbit turned the garden party into a balloon extravaganza. Everyone was amazed by her creative balloon animals, and the kids were thrilled to receive their very own special balloons, which made the day even brighter. At the chocolate factory, Peppa quickly learned how to make delicious chocolate bars. They eagerly decorated their creations with yummy toppings, finding joy in every sweet moment shared with friends. After making chocolate, a surprise chocolate fountain added to the fun. Everyone enjoyed dipping fruits in the chocolatey goodness, making Peppa's love for chocolate puddles shine through during this sweet celebration. Before the movie started, Peppa and her family excitedly bought tickets, popcorn, and drinks. The atmosphere was buzzing with anticipation and delight, ready for an exciting cinema experience. As the film began, George felt a bit frightened by the dark and loud sounds. But Peppa was right there to creatively reassure him, showing how important it is for family to support each other during trying moments. Using her imagination, Peppa turned the scary character into a friendly figure, which helped George feel braver. This magical moment emphasized the importance of family support and creativity in overcoming fears. The children were busy preparing for their sleepover, setting up sleeping bags, pillows, and cuddly toys all around them. This made for a cozy atmosphere where they could enjoy a delightful night of fun together. Despite the loud sounds around them, the little girls found comfort in Grandpa Pig's gentle snoring. He reassured them that there were no monsters around, and they all giggled at the silly noises that added to the adventure. The night was filled with laughter as Peppa and Susie enjoyed so many fun activities, including a balloon party and decorating chocolate treats. Their excitement shone bright, showcasing the wonderful joy of friendship. Peppa and George decided to create green spaghetti and purple garlic bread using fruit coloring. It was a whimsical sight as they cooked, surprising Daddy Pig with their imaginative approach to Halloween food. While searching for costumes, Peppa tried on many outfits. It was a joyous expression of creativity, as they eventually decided to make their own spooky costumes, showing how fun it is to personalize their Halloween. The family enjoyed a cinema outing where they watched a delightful movie. It showed that Halloween can also be about entertainment and bonding, creating excitement that goes beyond just costumes and treats. Peppa and Rebecca were experts at catching carrots, showing off their teamwork and determination. Their successful lunch adventure filled them with excitement, proving how fun it can be to work together in playful settings. The unexpected limousine ride for Mommy Pig added a sprinkle of romance to Valentine's Day. This wonderful surprise highlighted their family dynamics and the joy of sharing special occasions together. Peppa and her classmates enjoyed a fantastic chocolate making experience. They blended learning and enjoyment, using their creativity to decorate chocolate bars in the most delightful ways. The characters explored a sweet making machine, creating unique treats with fruits. This encouraged them to experiment and enjoy healthy choices while having a blast together. Peppa and her family prepared Halloween cupcakes, showcasing how fun it is to decorate treats together. This experience illustrated the importance of family bonding during festive occasions, making memories that last forever. The story highlighted Peppa's creativity as she came up with a spooky costume from leftover items. This showed everyone the joy of crafting and being resourceful during Halloween, making it extra special.